Oh my goodness. Hello, everyone. Hello, everyone. Welcome back. I am wiping the dust right off of my channel. Deep breath. Feels good to be back, and especially for this beautiful special collaboration that I'm doing with a dear friend of mine. We became fast friends. This is our second collaboration together, and I'm excited and can't wait to bring out the messages for both of us, for my channel and my video, and then you go ahead and check out Shon's video and channel after the fact or before the fact, whichever one you want to watch first. Anyway, welcome everybody. This is Ineisha. This is Ineisha with Ignited Intuition. Welcome to my channel. If you are here for the first time, hello. Thank you for stopping by. If you have been here before, welcome back, my loves. We are here today to do a pick a pile card style reading, but also at the beginning, I'm going to do a collective reading for the overall energy that's coming through. My part of the collaboration for today's video in this two-part series that my other friend Shon Wilson at Shon Vibes will be doing, my part is to showcase what energy you should be letting into your life and the possible outcomes of that. Shon on her channel will be doing her video as the energy that you need to remove or let go of and the possible outcomes to that. So be sure to check us both out. Basically, the piles that I will pull cards from are here, right here, with the Tarot Nefertari for pile 1. Pile 2 has the Spiral Tarot, and pile 3 has the Slow Tarot. I've also chosen some oracle cards to accompany the tarot cards that I will be pulling from. The tarot cards I'll pull from live. The oracle cards I've already pulled a couple of different cards for there. And this right here, I'm using the Astro Matrix Tarot to bring out the collective energy overall. So if you want to just skip ahead to your pile and listen to specifically the messages for your pile, you can go ahead and do that. The timestamps will be linked in the description box. Also, in the timestamps will be listed in the comments. But right now, I want to start with the collective energy, and then we'll work back into it, my friends. So you can stick around for the collective energy. This is going to be overall what I'm feeling, seeing, sensing overall as to what energy to let into our lives. Okay, so I will see you in a minute. All right, my friends, welcome to the collective reading. We're going to be seeing what energy should be letting into your life. I've gone ahead and pulled some oracle cards to get us started. I'm going to go ahead and shuffle the Astro Matrix Tarot deck afterwards to get more specific with what wants to come out. So I'm going to go ahead and start with the cards. We have number 13, Financial Constraints. All right, starting off crazy. And oh my God, number 20, Envy. So I'm laughing because already when I was starting to think about doing this reading, I had a feeling one of the piles would receive the Envy card, and I kind of already was feeling into the energy as to why that was something that was good to let into the energy to let into your life. So excited to talk about that already. We have number 25, the Eyes of Beauty, Positive Expectations and Clarity. Traveling Lightly, Simplify Your Life. Watching Clouds, Lie Back, Rest and Relax. And the Prayer. Okay, really, really beautiful. I'm gonna just have these cards hanging out over here just so I can look at them a little easier. Okay. So let's talk about what I'm already seeing from here. Collective-wise, there is, to me, a lot of releasing happening. And I feel like there's been, I don't know about you, but I felt the confusion and the heaviness and the what the fuck energy of like what is going down in the past few months. So I'm not surprised to be seeing these kind of combination cards here for the collective reading as to the energy to let in. To me, it feels like things are still very much in the air. and things probably haven't felt like they've settled down yet. The energy of financial constraints and envy is something to let into your life. To me, that tells me like if you have been experiencing any kind of, loss, or if you found yourself on the downswing versus the upswing, to me, this energy is representing a lot of like making room to actually let the energy that you want to come into your life to come in, right? To me, it's a time of not knowing what to do and not expecting to know what to do, and not being so hard on yourself for not knowing what to do and what to bring into your life and things like that. Because it feels like the universe and spirit is trying to create space within. Okay. One of the things that I was thinking about when I saw the envy card and as this energy to let in, it was something about being proud of yourself and being proud of your accomplishments and being proud of what you love and who you love and the things that you want in your life. When I think of envy, I think of a jealousy, right? And it spurns something in you to be jealous, right? To be jealous of something, someone, a situation means that you want that thing, right? That it ultimately is a desire of you. And so to me, letting the energy of jealousy and this envy in it's almost like making you feel alive. It's like shaking things up. It's shaking your constitution up. It could be shaking up this kind of like stuffiness and strictness that you've left yourself in. I'm feeling a sensation of like being stuffed. And when you're stuffed, that's good when you're feeling full, but sometimes you might be full of things that just don't serve you any longer, right? And so the desire, right? This letting this envy and this desire means you want something else. You want more, okay? And so with the financial constraints, even, I'm sensing like, look, if your bag is not secure right now, it's okay, right? Because life is asking you right here to travel lightly, to simplify your life. So this sense of fullness that I'm like feeling into, it's almost like there might be some garbage that you're full of. There might be outdated ideas, outdated ways of being, emotions that need to be let go of. The ideas that you had and how things should be let go of. Because to me, there's a sensation here of daydreams, right? When I think of watching clouds, I'm thinking about daydreams. And even the prayer card here reminds me of like a wish, right? Like wishing for a change, watching clouds, wishing to see something manifest differently in the clouds, It's almost like keeping your eyes full of wonder. And then look at right here, the center card here, the eyes of beauty. It says positive expectations and clarity. So understanding that, like, to me, the person, the soul, you're being reshaped. You're being reshaped. And like what fullness was within you, it's almost asking to be released. It's funny that like my video is about what energy to let in. And to me, it's like letting go of what you thought you were, of what you thought you had, of how you thought things should be, so that you let something more beautiful come in, so that you let positivity come in. You see this woman here, she's looking at the scene in the background that's like this golden hue versus like this drab garb that she's wearing, so she's looking for something better, right? And so that's like envy. It's the desire for something more. It's the desire for beauty to come into your life. So I feel like really, the energy to let in is this downswing of, right? Like things have not yet gone up yet. And it's like remaining hopeful, remaining in a expecting mode. Like just because your finances might not be that great, When I think about financial constraints, I even think about the home. Maybe things at home are not that great, right? Maybe, like I said, you're feeling full of garbage. That's what just keeps coming into my mind, being full of garbage. Um, bear with me, friends. This is always, sometimes you got to go through the muck to get the goodness, right? And I think that's what this is calling for, is to like recognize that you do want more and that you need to release, and be okay with, like, on your path, letting things fall to the side. Maybe it's a relationship that falls away. Maybe it's a job that falls away. Maybe it's, an outdated belief system that falls away. But it's for you, right? It's for you. It's the light in your load. It's the light in your step, right? And to me, if you're full, less energy comes into you, less things will find you, because a meaning of being full is being sated in a sense. But this fullness that I'm sensing here is things that need to be released, right? Released so that the energy comes in. Let me just see what tarot cards wants to come out, and to give a little bit further, details, clarity, as to what to expect for the energy that wants to come into you. Yeah, of course. Come on, my friends. 3 of Swords. Yeah. It's like embracing the bitterness so that the sweetness comes, right? Because the word bittersweet go together. Like, right? If, bitter and sweet, it creates one word, bittersweet. So it's like allowing the bitterness, right? So that the sweetness comes after this bitterness. You have 7 of Pentacles, 4 of Cups, the Fool. Love it. I'm gonna pull like maybe 1 or 2 more cards. Knight of Cups. I'll pull 1 more. Ooh, this one fell on the ground. Let's see if I can grab it without messing anything up. Okay. Ooh, and then the Page of Cups. Oh my God, I dropped it. I dropped it again. Gonna end up bending the cards here. Okay. And the Page of Cups. All right, love this. Yeah, I mean, if anything, literally with the Fool, right? It's like the first card of the tarot system. You have the Knight of Cups, young energy. Page of Cups itself, young energy. This is very much a sensation of out with the old, in with the new for the collective. Like very, very much out with the old, in with the new. This is about seeing your life unfold, and it's almost like this recycling. Oh my God, I keep thinking garbage. Now I'm thinking recycling. Garbage and recycling. Hey. Yeah, taking the trash out so your bin is empty, okay? So with the 3 of Swords, 7 of Pentacles, 4 of Cups, the Fool, 7 of Pentacles, 4 of Cups, this is telling me, this isn't this isn't a end game. This isn't of like, let's get started from start to finish and let's get this cracking and that's it, let's get done, right? Because you're traveling lightly, and as you travel lightly, it doesn't mean that you're stopping anywhere. I don't see anywhere in this card that talks about destination. If anything, there's a lot of movement, to a certain destination, away from where you have been so far. And, with the 3 of Swords and the 4 of Cups here, both of these here, and then the 7 of Pentacles in between, it's telling me like, it's going to take time to feel like you have purpose again, or it might take time to feel like you know where you're headed again. That's why I was feeling this energy of just embracing this kind of unknown and embracing that the desire that you do want more, right? And recognizing that, realizing that, right? Daydreaming over that over and over and over again, really thinking about your dreams and being okay with where you are now, which might be more full of something that you don't want versus full of things that you do want. Because it's gonna manifest itself, but it's gonna take the time to do so. It's gonna take the work to do so, and to travel lightly, right? And to let things go, to move from bitter to sweet. that means there's a lot of releasing. So for me, collectively, it's a lot of releasing that then brings about this energy that you can feel yourself again, right? Like you fill your eyes with the beautiful expectations and outcomes that you wish for yourself in the world, that you've prayed for, that you've wished for, that you've daydreamed of. Okay? Despite any feelings you have of not having enough, of being down on your luck, of being bored with life, of feeling unfulfilled with life, of feeling hurt and disappointed by things that happen in your life. I mean, look at the cards that come after this. It's the Fool, right? Once you remove your way of thinking, I know how to do things and I know how to get to places, right? This to me is focusing on the desires, and that itself will propel you off of this ledge, right? That the Fool itself represents. It will push you off the ledge, right? And you'll find yourself free floating, and with the ability to, I think, when I'm thinking about free floating with the Fool, I'm even thinking of like if a fool jumps off, right? Or if somebody jumps off of a cliff with a parachute, there is that sensation of lightness, okay? And in those moments, right? It's like in those seconds, it's like you actually see what matters and you actually see what you want to take with you and what you don't want to take with you before the impact hits the ground running, before this Fool, boom, hits the floor and goes out there and takes the risk and tries to take with it the things that bring it joy, right? I'm thinking about the sun, things that bring it joy, things that bring it what it wants, money, love, finances, better mental health, whatever the case is. And to me, the outcome of this journey is that you find a way to fill your cup, right? You find a way to fill your cup. You find a way to pursue the things, to have the courage, I think, to pursue the things that actually matter to you, right? Because after the Fool, you have the Knight of Cups and the Page of Cups. And it's this energy of like, wow, what's in here? What's there to discover? The universe itself wants to offer me this cup. Am I willing to take it and see what's in it? This cup, this woman is this mermaid under the ocean. And I just think of all the different drops that exist in the ocean, right? And so that was that original desire, this envy energy to let it fuel you. Like, look outside of yourself and be like, whoa, I want that. And I want this and I want that. And be okay with purging and lighting yourself, like lightening the load, lighting yourself up, lightening yourself up so that you can have the wonder to look into the cup and see what it wants to offer you. All right. The Page of Cups can mean like messenger energy. And this cup's energy is like the emotional realm, the sensations, and like this is the feeling, right? We're going from the feeling of things being bitter and then recognizing that it was all for something and that like it's just bittersweet in the end. Okay. So to me, have a lot of faith and everything else that I said. Okay, so my loves, this is the collective energy. This is the collective feeling. Like I said, I love that the envy card came out, especially it was something that I was thinking about. I love that it came out for the collective energy. So right now I'm going to go ahead and jump into the piles. If you chose your pile at the beginning of this video, make sure to click on the timestamp so you could get there and we'll get more specific energies for you to come, my friends. Okay. So if you are leaving me here, fare thee well, my friends, until we meet again. And if not, I'll see you in your pile. All right. All right. Hello, pile one. Welcome to your messages. This is going to be the energy that you need to let into your life and any outcomes as to why, or, what comes out as far as letting that energy into your life. Right now, we have third chakra, Archangel Chamuel. That's that solar plexus energy. We have the man holding a coin, number 43. The cosmos, number 41, creativity and vastness. We have navigating by the stars, follow your bliss. Okay. We have desert passage, trust, there's a divine plan. And then, oh my God, the Bardo. Love this. Okay, and I'll pull some cards after. Just want to see what the energy is like right now with just the cards that are hanging out. Definitely embracing the energy to let in. I love that the Bardo is here, this desert passage, navigating the cosmos. It's all reminding me of, you know, right now, the energy that's coming in, it's really to infuse yourself with the possibilities of the all. The Bardo itself is like this in-between state. So if you have felt yourself to be in this in-between state as of lately with the energetic resonances that you're feeling in the universe, in the world around you, you know, this is a confirmation that like, this is okay for you to experience, right? Because if, you know, the creativity is trying to infuse you. There's something about infusing your, what I'm hearing, I'm losing it, but it's like, something choice. What is it? I got it. It's like an informed choice, right? I'm thinking with the third chakra energy, that's that solar plexus energy. It's the seat of your power. It's that will drop, that will center. And it's almost feeling like letting yourself be filled with a lot of potentiality and kind of be in this in-between state. Even in this desert passage, you see this person sitting in this in between these two walls. You know, this person is under the cover of night and he's kind of in between his next journey and the cover of the night and the stars. And what I'm sensing with this in-between state is it's going to create within you and manifest within you this informed choice, these informed decisions that allow you to move towards what you want to move towards, okay? Now, with the man holding the coin, I'm sensing that the energy to let in is, it could be, you know, because this is a collective reading, it could be many different things for many different people. This could actually be, because I'm seeing the two male figures here, this could actually be allowing a male figure in your life or someone who exudes masculine energy in your life to help you. To help you in some sense. There might be ways in which they operate, ways in which they move about in the world that can assist you. You know, this is, they might be your guide even in this in-between state that I'm like sensing for you. And to me, it reminds me of stability, right? Like third chakra energy is that solar plexus. And when you are sitting in the seat of your power, you are confident, you are charismatic, you know where to go next, you know what to do next. And I'm wondering if there's a male or masculine energy that would serve you well right now, that could be maybe a guiding light or a friend along the journey as you are creating yourself and recreating yourself and allowing this kind of unknown energy to guide you. Another feeling of this is the like sun energy. I'm sensing like a lot of sun energy. So I'm sensing that from the halo here, and there's a little bit of sun energy going on here, and there's a lot of yellow here and yellow here, and I'm sensing the sun energy. And to me, it reminds me of being filled with joy, with like a lust for life, like laughter for life, like this wanting to exist and wanting to shine. And it's almost like, you know, it's funny because I feel like this energy, this pile here is being infused by all of the light, you know, by the light under the stars, like that kind of light, the stars under the sky, the moon. I didn't even see the sun. There's a sun here too. The moon energy, like really just being infused with a lot of different light energy. And I feel like this serves you because it illuminates this kind of in-between state, like the Bardo, you know, like 1 foot here, 1 foot there, the vastness of the totality of life itself. And I think that sun energy infuses pile one with like the feeling of being okay, even if you're kind of not here yet nor there yet kind of energy. Okay, so I want to pull some cards and see some tarot cards now and see what else wants to come in as far as the energy that you're letting in, maybe any possible outcomes to letting this energy into your life. Let me pull a couple of cards. We have the Ace of Pentacles. Okay, I love that that's here. Five of Pentacles. Okay, I love that, first of all, that that's here, and it's also under the man holding the coin. You have Two of Swords. We have the Devil energy. Queen of Swords. Seven of Swords. Okay, I don't know, I feel like pulling one more card. Okay, and it's the Ace of Chalices, which is the Ace of Cups. Okay, so let's start right from the beginning here with the Ace of Pentacles and the Five of Pentacles under this man holding the coin. I think the possibility of reaching a sense of security comes when you let this energy take place. This energy I was talking about up here. You know, it's almost like if you felt, you know, like in a hurry to get some kind of sense of security, right? With this Five of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles, like this sensation of being in a hurry to get it done already, or have it so you could have this peace of mind, right? So you can kind of leave this like in-between state that you've been feeling. I really do think that if it's not an actual masculine person or a man that can assist you, it's embodying the energy of the masculine, which to me is active, right? It's actively seeking. And what I feel from the Ace of Pentacles and the Five of Pentacles being right next to each other is this energy, right? This energy will assist you in removing the feelings of like lack, right? Because when you find yourself in this in-between state, you could be inclined to be negative, right? You could be inclined to be like, oh, things will never work out again. But this Two of Swords is asking you to remain at peace with yourself, right? This card is represented by the moon in Libra. I know that specifically. And we have this Cosmos here card, and this looks like the moon, right? And so you're traveling right now probably under the light or have felt like you've been traveling under the light of the moon. And I'm just letting you know that you will, and you will travel under the light of the sun, and also embrace traveling under the light of the sun right now. It's okay to infuse yourself with that energy, right? And to me, the energy of this like masculine, this man, or whatever the case is, if it's something to embody within yourself, it's letting you get up off of your knees, you know, so to speak, and realize that like you have opportunity. There is no shortage of opportunity if you trust where you're headed. If you can see where you're headed, right? If you realize that like this in-between state is kind of there so that you can get a hold of yourself, so you can get a hold of your thoughts, so that you can utilize, right, with the Seven of Swords, Queen of Swords, you can utilize your intellect and your logic and your intuition to know what's best to do for you, right? The Seven of Swords, you know, can talk about strategy, right, and doing things on your own. And to me, it's like right now it's just calling to me as being like lucky number 7, right? Because of the 7 here. And it's in between this Ace of Cups here and the Queen of Swords. And to me, it's like this Seven of Swords energy, this ability with the Queen of Swords to kind of cut away knowing to let go and cut away what doesn't serve, right? In this in-between state that you're in, it allows you to remove any kind of limitations with this Devil card and this Five of Pentacles card that you find yourself in, right? It could be that you tell yourself you're never going to amount to anything. You're never going to get anywhere. But to me, it's all about trusting that you have within you the ability, right, to get somewhere, to be lucrative, to have money, to have opportunities spilling towards you and wanting you, okay? And so like, I'm even sensing a lot of like the moon energy here, because with this passage going here and like the passage here through the darkness, a lot of like paths going on. And one of the things about the moon is like, go through you're going through the trial and the tribulation, and you're going through this dark path but knowing that you're carrying the sun with you, and that eventually the sun will rise again for you. And to me, this energy feels like it's going to lighten up very soon, and it's going to allow you to leave behind the situations, any kind of situations that were detrimental to you, anything that you did to yourself that kept you in chains, anything that other people, situations, places that you've been in, maybe even your home or places that you thought were secure and financially secure, all of that is it seems to me it's gonna be removed, and you're gonna cultivate, just by using your own mind and your own logic, you're going to cultivate this peace, right? You're going to get to mirror, what you create and who you are will start to mirror itself in the world, right? In the vastness of the world, right? As you start to create, it's almost like this recreation of yourself. And I feel like that's why you're kind of in this in-between state, because you are recreating who you are, what you want to go towards, the things that you want to think about, the things that matter to you in your life, like literal, like physical matter and actually matter to you, right? With this Ace of Cups, like the things that actually fulfill you. So I'm sensing just, this energy being infused with you. It's like the action is building, like the yang energy, right? The masculine is building in you, and you're probably in this very like yin kind of like like the Bardo state, like this in between worlds where you're like not here yet, and you're not where you are currently, but you're not in this future position yet. And soon know that like the sun will rise again. It's going to offer you these rewards, even because at the two ends of your tarot, you have the Ace of Cups and this Ace of Pentacles, and they are very giving energy, right? It fills you, it gives to you. You know, when I think about like Ace of Swords, Ace of Wands, I almost feel like those energies are like outward manifestations right now, and these Pentacles and Ace of Chalice, the Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Chalices, Ace of Cups is like filling you with a lot more, I think, than you thought originally that you can have, okay? So, that's your reading, my loves, pile one. I hope this made sense to you. Like my video, comment on my video. Make sure to check out Shon Vibes channel. We are doing a collaborative for this reading, and if you didn't hear that at the beginning, this is a collaborative reading, so there is a second part, and it is on Shon Vibes channel. I'll be linking that in the description box below. You can go ahead and check out her video. And I hope that the messages that you receive here and on Shon's video are helpful. Like my video if you loved it. Leave a comment. I'd love to hear what you thought. And until we meet again, my friends, take care. Okay, hello, pile two. Welcome to your reading. This is going to be your messages as to the energy to let into your life, any kind of possible outcomes. I want to let you know that this is part of a collaborative reading with my dear friend Shon over at Shon Vibes. So go ahead and check out her channel. She'll be putting up a video for part 2 of this reading. This is going to be what the energy to let into your life and the possible outcomes. And over on her channel, she's going to be talking about the energies to let go of. So go ahead and check that out. So we have the energy of deceit, number 25. We have number 22 for you, yin and yang. We have the Hawk Prince, spirit communication and paying attention. We have impasse. It says reflect and redirect your energy. It says journey by the moonlight. It says believe in magic. And then you have the healer. Ooh, okay. I'll pull cards. I'll pull the tarot card after. I just want to talk a little bit about what I'm seeing so far in these cards. And if you did go ahead and skip the video earlier and the collective reading earlier and just skip to your pile, that's totally okay. But I definitely am suggesting that you go ahead and listen to the collective reading as well if you're interested, because I feel like the collective energy is definitely touching on pile 1's reading, and already I'm seeing it touching on pile 2, your reading. So if you feel so called, go ahead and go check that out. But anyway, the energy of deceit, right, is like, why should I let deceit into my life, right? Why should I be letting the energy of deceit into my life? And it's counterbalanced, I think, by this healer card. To me, there is the difficulty. To me, it feels like letting difficulty into your life right now, okay? Letting things like journey by the moonlight is kind of showing me like the moon and its obscurity, right? Where the light of the sun, you can see more, and the light of the moon, it's a little bit more difficult to see. To me, I feel like letting things play out right now how they are. If you feel like you're in a situation or a relationship or at a place like a job or anywhere where people are not being 100% with you, like people, you might be feeling like people are out to get you, or a sensation of like people don't have your best interest in mind. To me, it's letting that energy in. Right now, it's not about, to me, it's not about like removing yourself from the energy, because to me, it feels like it's serving, there's a reason, right? There's a reason why you're experiencing this in your life, right? You're absolutely meant to heal it, right? And to me, that means to transform the energy. So it's almost like, you know how people, like when they receive, like, they're like, oh, send it back. Oh, bad vibes, send it back. Somebody's trying to attack me energetically. Oh, send it back. To me, it feels like, no, don't send it back. Sit with it, right? There's this dark side of the moon, journeying by the moon, and this believing in the magic and spirit communication. Like, something is being said here. Something is being told to you through this deceit, through this harm to you. You know, again, if it's something crazy like abuse and your life is threatened, like, that's not what I'm talking about. You know better than to listen to me and be like, yeah, accept abuse and leave yourself in that situation. As much as you can, allow this energy of just people attacking you or attacking your character, or something shady happening to you, you're being molded, right? You're going to heal it, right? This snake energy and the yin yang energy here reminds me that life is like cyclical, right? And like, to me, it feels like there's lessons to be learned. There's something to be learned by this energy, right? That's why Spirit is asking with this Hawk Prince to pay attention. Think about the Hawk energy too. Hawk energy is not the type to lay down and die, right? The Hawk energy is a fighter kind of energy and survivor kind of energy. And to me, it feels like whatever this is, again, if it's pure abuse, please do what you have to do. But this energy is something that you can survive, and you're in a cycle right now. And to me, it feels like once you reach this cycle of healing, right, and letting this energy that you're letting in, you're going to heal whatever you need to heal. You're going to be transformed yet again, right? Look at this. It says you're hitting an impasse, right? You're hitting up against a wall. So having this energy coming in, it is very much like pushing you, you're back against the wall even, right? Because it puts you in a position where you might have to defend yourself, or you might have to fight for your right, or things like that. And to me, your energy is being, it says reflect and redirect your energy. And that's why I was sensing like, don't send it back to the sender. Use it as fuel and reshape it, right? Change it. This energy here of the yellow, right? That's like that solar plexus energy of the third chakra. And this red, it's like the root energy, right? You're getting to the root cause of it all, right? This red, I didn't even notice this red here, and the yellow here. You're getting to the root of the cause. And when you get to the root, you can remove it right from the root instead of pulling the hair. It's like a hair follicle, right? You pull the hair from just the hair, like you cut the hair off, the follicle still remains. To me, this energy is like getting to the root of it and pulling the root out, okay? And exposing it for what it is and changing its energy, changing the energy of the thing that you literally pulled the root out of. So you're gonna find yourself in that situation. I feel like whatever this is, like it's for you to pay attention and it's for you to come to realize something, to acknowledge something, to learn from whatever this is, okay? So I'm going to pull some tarot cards just to see what wants to come out, any kind of possible outcomes, anything else that wants to be said. This one already flew out. You have 10 of Pentacles. 10 of Pentacles literally flying out. Let's see what else wants to come out. You have the 8 of Cups. You have the Hanged Man. You have the 8 of Pentacles. You have the 2 of Wands. I'm going to pull one more. This one. And you have the Queen of Pentacles. Beautiful. I love all this 10 of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles energy going on here. Okay, so firstly, what I'm seeing with this 8 of Cups and 10 of Pentacles combination is that you will walk away, right? That's why it's like this energy of like, don't send it back to the sender, return to sender, fuck off, no, there's something, it's like, that's why I keep seeing this lesson learning, because what you're trying to cultivate is you're looking at the end goal, right? You're seeing with this 10 of Pentacles, what is best for you in the long run? What is best for you, for your family, for your surroundings, for your loved ones, for where you lay your head down at night? This is you caring about that so much that you will walk away. This energy is like you will walk away from that doesn't serve you and that doesn't serve this dream that you dream of yourself having, right? And that's why you're finding yourself, it's almost like you got to work right now. Like you got to work right now with this 8 of Pentacles and this Hanged Man. I'm sensing like that you've got to put the work in. And that's why this is what I'm saying about like transmuting the energy and healing, right? You're healing something about yourself. And that's why you have to work right now in this situation, right? And that's why it's not like, oh, I'm just going to let it go and I don't have to do anything. Let the situation work itself out. But I'm turning my back to it. Right now, you can't, this energy is like you can't turn your back to it because there's a reason why it wants to show you something so that you know that you can walk away from a situation, the person, the place, the thing, whatever it is, right? The Hanged Man here is telling me there's something to know. It's no coincidence that the Hanged Man is sitting under this Hawk Prince and it's talking about paying attention. The Hanged Man is all about this sensation of paying attention, of like, I can't move yet because my foot is stuck somehow. And yeah, there's a rainbow behind me. I can't yet see that rainbow because my back is turned to it. And I need to realize something before I can move on, right? Before I can move on with the 2 of Wands and planning my actual future and what I want towards it. So embrace this weird energy. It sounds crazy, like it really does. But it's showing you something. And if I can use myself as an example, I've had to sit for the past couple of months in this state of like garbage and this sensation of like, I'm in a situation that like just doesn't feel like it's serving anymore. And I want to just cut and run, like cut my losses and run. but I'm sticking around because I know there's something yet that hasn't been shown to me yet. And so, don't be afraid to, when I think about this Eight of Pentacles, I think about somebody crafting and like being really meticulous and paying attention to detail. And that's what this spread is really asking you to do, is pay attention to the details, because something is yet to be revealed. And once it is, you find yourself on the other side looking at that rainbow, right? Looking again towards your future and what you want to build. And that's exactly what this Two of Wands and this Queen of Pentacles is reminding me of the ability to be of the world and decide to go somewhere different, be something different, right? Once you leave this energy behind, you then you free yourself and you start to think like, oh my God, what can exist in my life, right? You find yourself on a different part of the cycle, right? This like cyclical nature of life. You find yourself in a different cyclical nature, and you start to believe that like, this all served, like this communication, this thing that Spirit wanted you to realize and see was all because it was building you to flowing into your security, flowing into the things that actually matter to you, right? Queen of Pentacles, Ten of Pentacles, like being able to not, this impasse, right? You think of the blockage and the impasse here. Well, Queen of Pentacles, the queens of the tarot cards are associated with water, right? So this is water of earth. Water, Pentacles is earth. So Queen of Pentacles is water of earth. It's like the dam is here. The dam is here for a reason, right? The beavers built the dam for a reason. And soon the floods will sweep everything away. Eight of Cups, the floods will sweep everything away. And the waters, right, will reshape themselves. Like, let's say somebody put a dam in the ocean and then they took it out and now the water reshapes itself, right? It's like this allowance of the state that you're in right now. It allows for you to release, right? Heal, release, whatever it is, to then be in flow again and going towards and working, on yourself, working on your bag, like your money, your house, your situation, your relationships, whatever the case is. But first you've got to witness here, and this energy of like taking whatever this energy is and reshaping it, remolding it, releasing it, and then you flow into this goodness. So it's crazy, a lot of, I'm just thinking about like my reading specifically was the energy to let in, and Shon's video will be about the energy to let go of. And I'm just seeing so many elements of the letting in and also the letting go in this reading. But either way, I feel like it serves, and I feel like I'm okay with the messages that came out right now for the energy that you're letting in. So pile 2, my loves, I hope that made sense. This is going to be your reading. Go ahead and go check out Shon Vibes channel for our collaborative reading. I will definitely be linking that in the comments and the description box. And if you like this video, leave me a like, subscribe to my channel if you're new here, and leave me a comment. I'd love to see how this message resonated for you. And until we meet again, pile 2, take care. All right. Hello, pile 3. Welcome to your reading. This is going to be your reading as to the energy that you should be letting into your life right now and any possible outcomes for it. Be sure to check out my dear friend Shon over at Shon Vibes. This is a collaborative reading if you didn't get to check that out in the beginning. There is also a collective reading before this pile if you do want to go check it out. So far, I feel like it's been pertinent for all of the piles, pile 1 and pile 2. So if you do feel so called to go back and listen to the collective reading, I suggest that you do so. But this is going to be your reading today. And like I said, Shon Vibes over at her channel has the second part of our collaborative reading. And go ahead and check out her channel. She's going to be talking about the energy to release. Let's start with your oracle cards. It's the energy you are embracing and letting into your life here. You have number 42, woman holding a coin. You have number 12, the temple path. You have the Phoenix, number 29, resurrection, surrender to change. You have fellow travelers, support is all around you. Answering the call, the time is now. And, ooh, the womb. Wow, the womb. I'm feeling so much feminine energy going on here. We got a female here. We've got a female here with the woman holding the coin. The womb reminds me of, you know, the feminine womb of creation, of pregnancy, right? Of ideas. Woo! Inside. I'm going to pull some of the tarot cards after the fact. Just want to talk a little bit about what I see from the cards so far. This energy feels like you're letting in energy of being initiated. Okay, I'm getting that from the temple path and from answering the call and the phoenix energy, even the womb energy. Like you're being called into, I think, a new stage of initiation in your life. And, you know, with that woman holding the coin, that feminine energy, the yin side of the yin and yang sign. And, even the feminine energy is this kind of dark energy. Like I literally think about the womb when I think about feminine energy, because the yang energy is like fiery and light. And so, you know, like sun associated with the sun. And I feel like yin energy is associated with the feminine, the moon, and that darkness. But either way, you are being called big time to step up, right? The energy that's coming in, this is becoming, I think, a leader in whatever it is that you're going towards. Like, even if it's not that you're leading other people or you're going to start, you know, have a leadership role in your job or anything, this is stepping up to the plate as far as like allowing yourself to be transformed, allowing yourself to go towards something that is of a higher calling, something that calls to you at a much deeper resonance, like within, right? Like within the womb, within the dark space. It's like, to me, it feels like the focus is not on the things that you're so aware of, right? The things that are lit up in this case, but actually the things that are much deeper, held deeper within yourself and your being, right? This energy too, with the woman holding the coin, this could be talking about letting someone who has feminine energy or a woman to guide you. Okay, this could be a guide, because here it talks about fellow travelers and support is all around you. So this is not, you know, just because you're being initiated into this higher calling, or this, you know, it's almost like your soul is calling for more. Okay, like within you is calling for a lot more. That's why this temple path is here. Number 12 of the temple path reminds me of number 12 is in the moon cycle. When the moon is in the 12th day of her cycle, it talks about having the symbol of the heart, right? And so this is depth that cannot be seen, right? That's why this I'm like, when I was seeing like the outside light, this is like the within. It's like you can't see the heart and the intentions of the heart, but you're being initiated deeply into following those threads. I'm even seeing this like circular almost image here in the temple path, and it does remind me of the yin and yang sign. Okay, but now I'm noticing there's like a hole here. There's a hole where this coin is. There's a hole in it, and it reminds me of the womb and like a hole, you know. And to me, it's like you're discovering this center place that the energy that wants to come in is the centering, right? Even this temple path, it's not, walls are not completely covered. There's like slits where you could go inside. There's like a hole in here. And to me, that's the energy that's coming into. It's to fill you and offer you this sense of like wholeness. But anyway, what I was saying with the woman holding the coin, you know, this could be with support is all around you. This is not about, wow, I have to undertake this incredible journey or this incredible ask of me in answering the call, whatever the call is. This is talking about like soul calling right now. This is not the frivolities that you're like, oh my God, I wish I could get that necklace, or, you know, I wish I had that car. You know, this is talking about a much deeper calling than anything that could even be touched. it seems like this is a big transformation. Okay, this is the complete change. This is something that is within you and is waiting to be let out, right? Like in a sensation of being birthed through you. There's something big that wants to be birthed through you, and Spirit wants you to know you're not alone in that, right? You can receive the support of others. It could be like I said, a feminine figure. It could be someone who is a woman, right? They might have something to show you. I'm getting a lot of like magical energy too from that woman holding the coin, because she's got this black cat and she's got this purple on her, and she looks very Victorian. She even looks like a vampire, and thinking about like vampires is like eternal life. Just very magical. This person seemed like the woman on the coin looks like to me, and it's almost like saying like, surround yourself, like fellow travelers, support is all around you. Find the support of people who work with energy, like who work with the tarot and who read energy, and who are into these like magical things and these unheard of practices, the esoteric, like astrology, whatever the case is. People who are in the, how they say the woo. I feel like those people will assist you right now, because you're being called to, like I said, something much probably deeper than, I don't know if, maybe you've experienced it, right? Who am I to say, oh, you've never experienced something like this? But this is big initiation energy. That's all. I mean, I keep saying the same thing, but this is what it feels like. Something is ready to be birthed. Like you are exploding. You're like, let's say you're 9 months pregnant. Yeah, you don't have to be a woman in this case. I'm just using the analogy of the womb and what that is. It's like you're 9 months pregnant. You're ready to burst, right? Like burst. This phoenix does what? It changes its life. It transforms its life by bursting into flames, right? And the sensation of renewal. It's reminding me of like when you burst, like if you burst into flames, you'd probably be charcoaled, right? Like you'd have like really black skin and charcoal, but underneath that would be this fresh pink energy. And it's reminding me of like, again, this pulsating heart, this fresh pulsating heart. Okay, so let me see what else, as this energy you're letting in, what does it bring to you, the outcomes, anything? I'm going to pull some of the tarot cards right now and see what wants to come out. You have the World card here. 3 of Cups. Ooh, I love it. 3 of Cups energy. High Priestess. Damn. I can't make this up. I swear I'm like just pulling cards, my friends. Queen of Coins. I'm gonna pull 2 more cards. The Hanged Man. Okay, I wasn't kidding, man. You got the Hangman and the High Priestess here. And the freaking World card. Stop it. And then Judgment. Damn. Yes. What? Okay. Gosh, I love when these freaking cards just, they already know what to do. I don't have to do anything. That's what I love. I'm like, yeah, what did I do? Pull these cards? Cool. The cards already have everything that they need to. Love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Big energy. Not lying. If you chose this pile, you're about to like transform in the biggest ways, and like let it in. Let it in. The fear is going to be there, right? There's definitely going to be fear. You have High Priestess energy. That's that in-between state. That's that womb-like state. There's that feminine energy again, right? Because the priestess is the counterpart of the magician, let's say, right? Magician, masculine. High Priestess can be like feminine energy. And she's all about the knowing, right? She's all about the subconscious, the unconscious, whatever the case is, like that thing that you can't touch, but like you understand and you know. And that's what I keep thinking about. It's like the things that you can touch, that doesn't matter right now. The things that you can actually physically see and know in your world, that is all being shifted and shaped, and like allow that energy in, right? This Hanged Man and the High Priestess together is telling me like you are going to experience a lot of energies probably that you're not used to, or it's going to feel overwhelming. And I think that's why the support is here, right? Fellow travelers is here. The woman holding the coin, like the gentleness of that feminine energy of being held, you know. Three of Cups here, you have three females in this card specifically. Three of Cups is about enjoying yourself with people. And that's why I'm sensing like you're going through this big change and transformation. Don't do it alone. Reach out to your friends. Reach out to people who can help you. Reach out to people who are already in this transformative state that you might think you want to find yourself in, right? If this is spiritual transformation, if this is like whatever the case is, like find people who you feel like are on the opposite end of that. Find magical people even to assist you, because I feel like magical people are studying like tarot, astrology, energy, you know, chakras, whatever the case is. They're going to be the ones that can help you kind of navigate and make sense of what you're experiencing, because it is so large. Okay. When embracing this energy, you're embracing like the World card. This is reminding me of the World card in the Thoth tarot deck. It's called the Universe, and there's then this like all-seeing eye in the picture, and you're tapping into something that is like much deeper, like this sensation of seeing everything for what it is. It's almost like you're being given with this High Priestess and this Hanged Man this opportunity to see behind the veil. Okay. And that's a big thing. If that's something that you're not used to in your life, or you're just not used to doing. I mean, you are here for a tarot reading and an oracle card reading. So I imagine that you are aware of these kind of energies. But it's reshaping, right? It's ending how you used to be, right? The image of yourself that you were used to with this Judgment card, who you were, right? And you're ending a cycle, right? The World card can talk about completing a cycle. The Judgment card definitely talks about completing a cycle, and that's buffering all of this energy in here. You're definitely changing, reshaping yourself. And to me, it feels like what you're going into is a different way of being in the world, right? A different way of flowing in the world, a different way of shaping what matters to you in the world. On the other side of this, if you let this energy in, you're going to find that you're a completely different person, okay? That you're a completely different person, that you are much more wiser than when you stepped on the temple path. You're way wiser than this first step on this journey that you see yourself going towards, right? This first step going, this first step going, you're going, this first step going, you're going to find yourself in a way different energetic vibe and resonance. And it's going to feel, to me, it's going to feel embodied for you, right? It's going to feel like the energy of these energies of knowing and understanding and the wisdom that's shaping, right? This thing that you can't touch, it's going to impact you it's going to sit within your body, this knowing, right? This all-seeing eye energy, this knowing. And from there, life is going to feel a lot different. You're going to move in the world differently. You're going to be in the world differently. You're going to go into relationship, into situations a lot differently, because you're like this gestation, this like, it's going to explode. Okay. It's going to explode. So just the last parting words I want to say is, again, reach out to loved ones, be in community with others while you're going through this, because it might hurt this being reshaped. Like I said, the phoenix on fire burns. It might be a little too hot. It might be uncomfortable. So don't be afraid to reach out to people who can possibly help you navigate as you're navigating this internal change. Okay. So my loves, that's all I have for you, pile 3. I hope you enjoyed your reading. Don't be afraid to go check out Shon Vibes and her reading. This is a collab with her. I love her. She's my dear friend. I know whatever she's going to put out is going to be amazing. And if you feel so called to like the video, that would totally support me. If you're new here, subscribe to my channel so you can see when I upload again, and leave a comment if you enjoyed your reading. I'd love to know what you thought about it. Okay. And until we meet again, my friends, this is Ineisha with Ignited Intuition. Take care.